Welcome to Yoga Business. So, start sitting upright on a block if it was going to make you feel more comfortable. Just gently lift and lower the shoulders a few times. And start to draw your fingers down towards the ground as your crown pulls up towards the ceiling. Let's inhale, reach your arms all the way overhead, watch them meet. And exhale, push your palms away, gaze comes down. Inhale, rise and lift. And exhale, release and lower. 3 more times. Now keep your hands overhead, interlace them, flip your palms up to the ceiling, and wiggle side to side. Feel your waist lift, then lift and lower your shoulders. Feeling how much space they have to rise, and then how much they can lower. You want to get more comfortable with that connection, so the neck remains long. And then just grabbing a hold of your right wrist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend. One more, and this time let it carry you all the way to the front, all the way to the other side, and switching, grabbing the left wrist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, bend, armpit shining to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. And this time we'll circle all the way forward. Release the arms, let them swing. Interlace hands behind your back. Plug your shoulders down, lift your gaze. Big open mouth sigh as you release. Walk your left fingers out, right arm sweeps overhead, inhale. Exhale, come up through center. Inhale to the right, and exhale up. Good job. This can be playful. You can hang out a little longer if you need to, but just starting to open up the side seam of the body. Always a little more esoteric than the front or the back. And open your arms all the way up. And then let's exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come through center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, rise tall. 2 more each side. If you're comfortable with this, start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. If that doesn't work for you, breathe naturally. Let's bring the left hand behind your back. Right hand to the left knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift up a bit more. Exhale, twist. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, twist. And as you unwind, keep your hand on your knee. Other arm comes on top and round the spine. Wiggle side to side here. And then reach all the way up and out. Left hand to right knee. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, hand comes back and twist a little more. Inhale, lifting through the collarbones, rooting through the sit bones. And twist. One more big inhale. And then as you exhale, twist. Right hand comes on top, round the spine. Draw your hands onto your knees and start to make a circle forward, to the side, back, and to the side with your chest. Just getting into the nooks and crannies. Noticing if you want to rock off of your hips or off of the block, and trying to root down a bit more. And then switch directions. And then if you're on a block, just sit up tall. We're going to come off of it. Bring the block to the side and separate your feet about hip distance apart. Lean back into your hands. Wiggle side to side to kind of settle in, then allow your knees to rock down towards the right. Then lift up just your left knee, opening, and then switch. Now left knee stays down as the right opens, and then twist. Good, just alternating here. Starting to feel that pull across the inner thighs, opening up through the hips. We'll add the arms in, so as knees go to the right, we're gonna reach our arm up, inhale, and exhale, twist, forehead to mat. Press up through your arms, reach long through the right arm. Inhale, opening the chest. And now left arm lifts. And then exhale. Inhale, reach. Open, open, open. Big stretch. And exhale, surrender. Pressing, feeling that pull. Lifting from the sternum. And then relinquishing. One more each side. And then as you come up, come back to a seated position. Maybe pulling the flesh out from your sit bones. Sit up tall. And just answer one question to self. What am I here for? What am I looking to feel or express in these next few minutes? And if something comes to you, just allow it to circle around your mind a few times. And imagine your goal, at least for this moment, is to rise up, really embody your intention. Sit up taller, release the shoulders, finding that potential for them to surrender. One open mouth sigh. We're gonna come on to our sit bones and start to rock the spine. Inhale, rocking back. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, back. And exhale, up. Good, one more. This time, cross the ankles and step back to all fours. Once you're here, settle your wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and then inhale, pull the wrist towards you, lift your chest, and exhale, push your wrist down, look to the navel. Inhaling, lifting, finding extension. Exhale, emptying out. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, relinquish. One more. And then find that space where the base of your skull and your sacrum are really lining up. So not sinking or rounding, but finding that feeling that's supported from the front body. Extend your left arm and right leg. Start to rock forward and back. Just feeling your heel ground and your palm reach forward. Then settle into that middle ground. Close the ribs, release the right hip more, but root up and lift through your right inner thigh. Exhale, hand and foot tap down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. 3 more. Keep your left arm up, but lower the right knee down. Inhale, open the left arm, twisting. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, rise back up, less and less weight in the right hand. And exhale, thread. 3 more times. And now staying here, option to stay with your head down, but maybe creep your right hand forward, allowing your hips to sit back. And then pull back through your right outer hip and start to shift your gaze to the ceiling. Slide your right hand back underneath your shoulder. Reach the left arm up, inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Reclaim your space, wrists under shoulders. Pull the ribs in and extend your right arm and left leg. Pull back through your right outer hip. Lift the ribs. And then start to find that natural forward and backward movement. Maybe tapping into the music of your own breath. Feel that oppositional pull. Then settle in somewhere in the middle, plugging the shoulders down, and exhale, lower hand and foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. And as you keep going, your breath may become audible to you. Almost a constriction in the back of the throat. If you can't hear it, check in. Make sure it's happening. And now push through your heel 1 inch further. Lower your knee and reach your right arm up. Big inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, thread. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. 3 more. as your right hand wraps, feel the right ribs move. And then feel them lift and inflate. Exhale, rain out. Inhale, filling up. We'll stay down on this next one. Keeping your right temple down, pull your sit bones back and extend your left arm if that feels good. Use this as an opportunity to shift your drishti, your gaze, to the ceiling. And then slide your left hand under your shoulder. Reach your right arm back up. Inhale and exhale, lower. Reach the right leg back, left arm forward. Again, pull in through the ribs, push back through the heel, find length. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen and set your gaze up high. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, find all the length you've got at this moment. Good, extend nice and long. And then left hand down, tuck your toes, three-legged dog. Take a moment here, bend your knee, open the hips, looking underneath the right armpit. Big inhale. Exhale, square the hips. Lower your left knee down. Spin the left foot to face the back of the room. Right foot lowers and open your right armpit. Start to pull through the right hand, but push down through the right heel. Big inhale here, find that length. And then exhale, reach your arms all the way up. Take a moment to pull up through the fingers. Try to line your hip up with your outer knee. So we're not hanging out, but finding that lift. Big inhale. Exhale, arms open wide, fold forward. And then inhale, reach back up. Feeling the front support of the body. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And then lowering down through the opposite hand of knee. We're going to reach back up. Inhale, find length in the chest. Exhale, twist a bit more. One more big inhale. Exhale, twist. And then reach your hands all the way up. Good. This time, side bend towards your extended leg, opening up the body. Then exhale, cartwheel your hands down. And then turn your left knee back. Tuck the toes. Reaching up, three-legged dog here. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward to plank. We're just gonna hold here for 5 breaths. Just noticing the differences in our sides. If one feels stronger, maybe more awake, maybe more tired. Continue to pull forward through the chest and lift up through the backs of the legs. Good. Lift up a little more through the navel. And then see if you can lengthen your fingers. Good. We're here inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Pull it in. Last one. And then lower your knees down. Sit to child's pose. Rise back up to all fours, this time extending your left leg, pulling back through the right outer hip, ribs in, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, round in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. 3 more. Last one, here we go. Keep your leg reaching long. Right hand lowers, right toes tuck, three-legged dog. Bend your top knee, open the hips, look under the left armpit, and push back through your right thigh bone. Square the hips off. Slowly lower down to your knee. Spin your right toes back. Left foot comes down and open the left arm up. Side body lengthening, pulling out longer and longer. At the same time, push through your left outer foot, left baby toe side. Then set your gaze down, reach your arms all the way up. Find your alignment by pulling your right hip in and reaching up for your right fingertips. Exhale, arms open, shift forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pushing away with the arms. Inhale, lift. Last time. Left hand lowers, right arm reaches up. Continue to find the extension through your chest, and then exhale to twist. One more breath, inhaling. Exhale, twist, and reach your arms all the way up. Side bend to your left, left hand down, right arm sweeps. Open, open, open. And then cartwheel your hands down. Good, tuck the right toes, three-legged dog. Lower your left foot, take a moment here and settle into your downward facing dog. Feet hip distance, hands slightly externally rotated, and one big sigh. Then inhale, pull forward, rounding through plank, and then exhale, lift your hips high. Big inhale, and exhale. 3 more times. Good, stay in your plank. Walk your feet back if it's feeling too short, and slowly lower down to your belly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're down. Rest your forehead and just sweep your arms back. Then inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, lengthen as you come forward, release the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Last one, and this time interlace your hands, push your knuckles towards your heels, seal the heels of your hands, and lift on up. From here, place your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift up your knees, then hips, then ribs. Push up to plank, find downward facing dog. Big inhale, lift at the sit bones, bend the knees, and let's walk our float feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, grabbing onto opposite elbows. Lift up through the elbows and lift your heels. Find a balance point here. Then reach your arms up high. Gaze lifts, hands seal together. Lower your heels and hands down to heart center. Big sweep down of the arms, rise up, chair pose. Bend the knees. Check out your toes. If you can't see them, pull your shins back. Lift the toes, possibly, and lift up through the arms. Exhale, release. And then inhale, rise. 2 more. Release, arms come back. Inhale, rise. Last one. Inhale. From here, lower your hands. Step back to plank pose. Rock forward beyond the fingers, and then back beyond the heels. Forward and back. For 3, 2, 1. Now, staying here. Drop your right hip down, and lift, and left, and up. Right, and up, left. 3 more each side. Down, and up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now, bend the elbows, lowering halfway, chaturanga. Shift slightly further forward until your chest lifts. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Working into the shoulders here. Inhale, release the crown of your head towards the ground. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more. 3, and lift. 2, really feel the thighs push back. Last time. From here, pull forward to plank again. Shift your weight onto your right hand, and then come into side plank. Left foot forward or stacked on top. Lift your hips up a bit higher. Opt for that crescent moon shape if that feels good to you. Then lift your left arm up. Allow the left leg to rise. Step it forward, heel and toe. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Interlace your hands, flip your palms up. Now bend your back knee a bit. Get low. Use that to pull your right hip forward, pull your chest back, and then straighten the right leg. Big inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Shift forward, warrior three. Inhale, rise back up, high lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows, warrior three. Inhale, reach back up. Three more. Exhale, let it go, and fly. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, here we go. Inhale, rise. Last time, here it is. Now, pull your right knee into your chest. Wobble if you need to. And then cross your right foot over your left. Interlace your hands. Let's fold forward. Release your hands, sweep them over to the left. Uncross the feet. Big inhale, half lift. And then exhale, walk it forward to plank. Good, shoulders over wrists, heels lifted high. From here, we're just holding. Let's inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, press up. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, up. Three more. Three. And we're up. Two. And back up. Keep pushing through your heels. Find downward facing dog. Good. From here, bend the knees, lift your sit bones. And then sigh. Pull forward to plank. Shift to your left. Left outer foot comes down. Lift up from your bottom hip. Reach your right arm up. Possibly right arm reaches over your head. Opening into that side body. Then right arm lifts. Right leg lifts. Set your gaze down to your left hand. Step your foot heel and toe down. Inhale, lift those arms. Nice work. Wiggle in there. Bend the back knee, so get a little lower. Use that to coerce the left hip forward and reach your arms up. From there, keeping that hip forward, left leg can straighten a bit more. Exhale, lean forward. Arms come back, warrior three. Trying to rotate the left hip down. Inhale, step back, arms lift up high. Exhale. And then inhale. Three more. Exhale, feel the power of your arms connected to the core. And then feel them rise back up lighter. Last time. Pull your left knee into your chest. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, cross your foot over. Switch the interlacing of your hands. It's going to feel a little funny. And fold forward. Release your hands, bring them to your right. Unwind. Do. A really fun dance move. Bend your knees, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees, lift your heels high. Then settle your sit bones down by the heels. Reach your arms forward. You may stay here. You may need a block underneath your heels. From here, you may rise up about halfway. And then exhale, come back down. We'll inhale. Try to seal your ankle bones together. It's super not that natural. It's going to seal together your center line. Inhale, lift. Exhale, find that connection. Ankles, knees, everything. Like you're a mermaid or merman. Ooh. Last one. From here, reach your arms up. Pull your heels up a bit higher. Sink your hips even lower. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk it back out to your plank. Bend the elbows lower all the way down. This time, interlace your hands, lift your legs and your arms up. If you can, start to seal your legs a bit closer together, but push the heels of your hands together and lift your chest a bit more. Slowly release. Hands under the shoulders. Lift up to all fours. Walk your hands back. Extend your left leg. Right palm reaches up and reaches back to grab the inside of your foot. Kick your foot up and lift your chest a bit more. If you feel like you're hanging out to one side, pull back through your right outer hip, push your foot into your hand, and then lift your gaze. Release your hand, lengthen your leg, hand down, tuck your toes, lift up three-legged dog, walk your hands back for standing split. If you're feeling like it, grab onto your ankle, pull your chest down a bit more. If you're finding yourself towards the back of your mat, you may need to hop forward. From here, creep your right hand in front of you. Then start to rotate your top hip up to the ceiling. Push back through your heel, rotating your toes down slightly, and lift your left arm. Half moon. If you want one more thing to do here, as if there aren't enough, bend your knee. Grabbing your foot, always hard to find, and find that same connection. Foot kicking into hand, and hand kicking into foot. From there, circle your arm overhead. One more standing split. Stay here, or if you're interested or working on your handstand, we'll bend the right knee and lift. Exhale to rise, inhale to lower. And then walk it back to downward facing dog. Let's lower onto your forearms for dolphin pose. Elbows are only shoulder distance apart, sit bones lift up. Inhale, pull your nose down towards the mat, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthening down. Exhale, pushing up, rooting through the elbows. 3 more. From here, one hand at a time or both, we lift up to downward dog. Inhale to all fours. Lift your chest, open your mouth. Find your connection with the core. Left hand down, left leg back, and then right arm lifts. Good, we're gonna reach back, grab the foot. Just see if this feels any different. Maybe a bit more open. Maybe not, and maybe so. Then release. And then hand knee down. Right leg reaches back. Push through that heel. Feel the length. Left arm forward. Circle back, finding your inner ankle or your big toe, maybe your pant. Foot kicks back so the chest can lift. Continue to pull back through your left outer hip, but rotate down through the navel. And then if your neck is hanging, tuck your chin slightly. From here, release. Hand comes down, three-legged dog. Walk your hands back and find standing split. From there, hands come forward. Maybe you're hopping the foot forward. Left fingers creep forward. Top hand to top hip. Push through your heel and start to open the hip. Toes reaching down, heel pushing back. From here, grab your foot if that feels even remotely interesting to you. It's a partnership. Hand pushing into foot, foot pushing into hand. Use that to extract some more extension, some lightness in this bind. Slowly release. Right hand circles down. From here, stay or bend the left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Try to connect your foot to knee. Exhaling. One more. And then back to downward dog. Let's inhale to all fours, gaze lifts. And as you sigh, walk your hands further in front of you to really open the chest and the shoulders. Trying to settle your throat down and keep your toenails connected. From here, push through the elbows, round forward onto your belly. Seal your feet together, elbows shoulder distance. Exhale, lift the navel to traction the spine. Inhale, lower, return to your lift. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, find your length. Last one, here we go. And make your way onto your back. Just stretch your arms overhead. And then exhale, press your arms down, pull your knees to your chest. And then inhale, heels and toes land. Exhale, coming in. Inhale, releasing. Last one. Hug the knees in a bit more. Wiggle yourself in. And then open your arms to a letter T. Pull your knees over your hips, big inhale. Exhale, allow the knees to slowly lower to the right. Keep pushing through your left shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the left, drishti goes to your right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Last one each side. Lift your legs up, point and flex the feet, burning out any last bit of energy, circling the ankles, and then the other way. Now cross your right knee over your left, reach for your outer ankle bones, and then start to really pull the sacrum, the low back to the mat, and pull the ankles apart as you flex your feet. With every exhale, soften a bit. And then unwind the legs, shake them out. Find a straddle here, adding a few pulses, maybe rocking side to side. And then left knee over right, flexing the feet. Grab the ankles, and then again, sacrum pulls down, ankles pull wide. With the jaw, the breath, hopefully the mind can soften. And then release. You can always stay longer. The legs shake out. Feet come down and arms come to cactus pose. Let's inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, root through your feet. Push your knees away from you and slowly roll down. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. One more. If it feels good to you, interlace your hands under your back, maybe the way that feels a little funky. And then keep grounding the feet and pushing down through the arms. Make sure there's space between your chin and your chest. Perhaps a little space between your thoughts. One more big inhale, lifting the hips, but pushing your knees away from you. Release the arms, and bone by bone, we lower down. Seal your feet together, open the knees, rocking out side to side. Then take your hands in this L shape, press on your hip crease and lengthen a bit more. from there, release the legs and coming into Shavasana. If your mind begins to wander to whatever happens to be next, off of your mat, bring one hand to your heart, and one hand to your belly. Feeling into the natural rise and fall that happens 70,000 times a day. And you can stay here as long as you like, but for our purposes, start to wiggle back and forth. Maybe rolling onto your right side, taking a moment to hug yourself in honor of all your work. And then rising back up to a seated position. Hands come to the knees, lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. And on this inhale, lift, feel your shoulders above your hips, and your head on top of everything. And drawing your hands to heart center. Namaste.